let's test and review some Dollar Tree makeup products. Just as a disclaimer, we are doing a full face. Not everything is going to be from the Dollar Tree, but a lot of products will. I always do a little lip prep before I do my makeup. This one is the Be Pure Hydrating Night Lip Mask, and it is so good. If you see it at your Dollar Tree, grab it. I'm telling you guys, it is better than some high-end products. They are juicy. I always do my eye makeup first before my face makeup. We're going to use an eyeshadow palette from Beauty Intuition, and then we're going to go in with this Essentially Ageless Hydrating Serum Concealer. So the eyeshadow palette is these Moody Neutrals, that's the name of it, and honestly it's just like a really good basic nude palette. And then I got the lightest shade just to kind of like prep the eyes for the eyeshadow. I'm going to go ahead and do my eyebrows off camera since we do not have an eyebrow pencil from the Dollar Tree. I swear ever since I started dyeing my eyebrows I barely go in with like a pencil. Am I the only one that kind of like smudges out their eyebrows at the end just to kind of give it that like little faded look? I don't know. I've been doing that ever since I was in high school. Let's go ahead and prep the eyelids. Okay, I will say for this being the lightest shade, I feel like it could be a little lighter. I feel like it's like a little bit warm compared to my skin, but let's see how it looks on the face. Okay, that's definitely got like a little bit of an orange undertone. I don't think they had any other shades that weren't like an orange undertone. I will say after like a minute, it looks pretty glowy on the eyelids, which I actually love. The coverage doesn't look that bad either. I put some underneath my eyebrow and I feel like it looks pretty good. It's highlighting it very well. Now let's get into this eyeshadow palette. The real test of this concealer will definitely be how these apply. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch a few of these just to see how pigmented they are. I'm gonna kind of do this in real time just so you guys see. And that one, well, it's very close to my skin tone, so obviously it's not going to show up that much, but okay, that's glittery. I love that. Okay, that is so shimmery. I love that one. That's so good. Pink one, like, there's also a purple one too. Okay, so far the colors are a slay. I mean, they're like a little patchy, not gonna lie, but for $1.25 this palette is pretty good. I think I'm gonna go in with this shade all over the eye. I'm gonna do this one on this like part of the eye, and then we're gonna do like a little shimmery moment like right here. Okay, so far it is so good. The shade, very pigmented. I just did like a little bit of blending at the edges to make it a little bit more smooth, but I think it turned out pretty good. I also like when it goes on the eyes. I don't know if it's because of the concealer or what it is, but it's not as patchy, so that is also a plus. Okay, hands down, this eyeshadow look eats. I darkened it up like here, and then I put some highlighter over top, and you cannot tell me that this does not look stunning. And there's like no fallout. I'm obsessed. I'm honestly so obsessed. This palette is amazing. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 10 out of 10. Okay, real quick, I just did a little bit of skin prep. I did a face mist, and then I did a primer serum. The next product I want to go in with is this Be Pure Blemish Concealer. It has salicylic acid, and it's supposed to help treat blemishes. It's supposed to give extra coverage on any imperfection. So both the concealers that I showed you guys, they're both in the shade Fair, and I honestly feel like they're supposed to be a lot lighter. Honestly, first, I'm not the biggest fan of like the little twisty thing to get the product out. I swear this went up so much, but we finally got out product. I don't know, there's not that much left in there now, so let's just see. Also going to put it on my redness too and see how that works on there. I don't know, just hoping for the best at this point. Call me crazy. I'm gonna use the same brush I used to blend out the eyes to see how it works, and it is not wet. Change of plans, I wet the brush. It definitely is a lot more full coverage than it was over here, me blending it out dry. So I really like that. And it honestly is covering up my redness a lot. I think I'm starting to become a fan of this product. Now, you don't get a lot in there, especially when you have to keep twisting it up. But whether you're using like a beauty blender or a brush, definitely wet it before blending this out because it blends out a lot better. I know it's not fully blended out. I'm still going to be putting foundation on top of this, but I feel like it got rid of a lot of my redness. And honestly, I feel like it did really well covering up my blemishes. I'm going to give this 7 out of 10 because you don't get that much product in there. It is good. It does make my face look really good and it looks really glowy, but come on. Where is all that product? It should be down to here instead of up to here. I only used it one time. Okay, real quick, I put some concealer under the eyes with that serum concealer, and then we're going to use a Dollar Tree beauty blender. I am going to wet it. Okay, this is definitely not that great for under the eyes. I don't know if I really like this beauty blender. It's kind of soaking up the product and like kind of making it just like wash away. So I don't know if I really like this. Like, where's the product? It doesn't look like I put anything there, like barely anything there. I'm not crazy. I just went in with a brush instead of this beauty blender. Look how much better that looks. My eyes like glowing, everything with this dang brush. This beauty blender is crap. I definitely would not repurchase this. This is definitely getting a 0 out of 10 for me. Just so I know that I'm not crazy, I did go ahead and put on my foundation, and we're still going to try to use this, even though I don't think it's going to work. But I want to give you guys the full review. I mean, it looks okay. I definitely feel like that a brush could do a lot better though. I don't know. Like this beauty blender is kind of hard on the face too. Guys, I'm just gonna stop using this. There is a lot better beauty blenders that you could use from the Dollar Tree that are not this. Anyway, you guys, go to part 2 to see the rest of the Dollar Tree reviews.